What up? Man, times is so calm. Feel like calm before the storm almost. I feel like in my soul's calm before the storm. Let's go. Hustling, you guys. Second, third run today. It's my second run today. I got the battle between like coping mechanisms and eating bad and eating unhealthy and going all out and going beast mode. And I could feel it in a good way. I think the coping mechanisms are dying and I'm finally ironing it in, finally getting the hang of it. I don't know if it's a new year coming or if it's just like the hustle is coming back. It's coming back into me. Like I remember times, maybe you can remember this when you used to be better, used to be fitter, used to be more disciplined, and I could feel that energy coming back. I do really well with anger and getting ran over. I'm in the middle of the road. Please don't hit me. I could feel it. I could feel that energy coming back. I could feel like I'm on it. I'm getting the rhythm down. Like when you first start a rhythm, you have to start slow, get going, and then you're up to a certain tempo, and we call that rhythm. But when you first start, you gotta like start, and then ramp it up, and then ramp it up, and then you have what we call a rhythm. And fitness is like that. Investment is like that. I titled this because investment advice. Like everyone's going crazy on crypto right now. I'm wondering, like, damn, if we all just really invested our energy, not our money, but like truly everything you're capable of, what if you gave it to yourself instead of others? A lot of us, I know if you're on this channel, you're selfless, you're a giver, you're valuable. Someone's out there taking advantage of you as we speak. And it's like, what if you finally became selfish in a good way for a period of time, gave it all to yourself? What if you really invested in yourself? Think of all the things people are taking from you, taking for granted, stealing from you, vampires just sucking your energy, and you get nothing in return. And because of the type of person you are and the morality that you have, you give so freely and they take so freely. And it's like, what if all of that was dedicated to you? What if everything you had inside your being that you're giving else outward to others, what if you invested that in yourself? Think of it. All the like, what if all the time investment, all the things that you did for other people, all the money that you spent on things that benefit others, or maybe even your own coping mechanisms? What if you spent it on your self development? What if you spent it on gym memberships? What if you spent it on massages? What if you just saved it? Like, think all the waste in your life. And I'm talking about people. Money comes back. I'm thinking about what about the energy and money that you give toward people or toward eating bad or smoking or vaping, or what are these other things that you have drinking, sodas, like all the stuff that you waste? What if you focused every resource toward your own self development? Think about your truly unlimited potential. It's crazy. If you guys are new to me, maybe on this page, my Instagram got banned recently, 250,000 followers. It's in a review process. I spoke to someone with support finally, barely got a little bit of information out of them. And they said there's nothing they can do, of course, and that it's like queued up for review. And I'm like, the notification I saw was that it would take about a day to review my Instagram, which I violated no terms of service. And I took very seriously half of my income, decent amount. It's coming from that. That's a lot. And for them to just, on a glitch, because I know I did nothing wrong, evaporate my Instagram, 250,000 followers. I had that page for 8 to 12 years. I couldn't even put a finger on it. And it's just now popping off. I had planned on having 300,000, another 50,000 followers within the month by the end of the year. That's would have been my record month, 50,000 more Instagram followers in a month. That's how the type of momentum we had. That was my projections. And then you just get a notification the day before Thanksgiving that it's gone. Push this button, review if you think it's a mistake. Push the button, explain myself. Look, I take this page very seriously. Mark Zuckerberg, I feel like we'd be great friends. To get someone human, please look at my page. Surely it's just a mistake. I'm very serious about this page. Like, that's how I know, because you see those pages that should not be on the internet. Anyway, back to the investment advice. Are you guys in XRP? I'm definitely in XRP. It's up. The thing is, it's like all the risk and all the reward, right? So you go, I got more money in my account. I could put it all on this, or I could put it all on that, or I could go to Vegas and put it all on black if I wanted to. But it's like you just don't know. And then everywhere you turn, it seems like everyone does know. And then it's like, okay, I put 300 into Shiba Inu. I put 300 into XRP. I put 300 into this. And almost all of them are up. So you're like, some of those have doubled since I've invested. And it's like, damn, why didn't I just put 3,000? Why didn't I put 10,000? But it's just like, I don't know. When do you cash out? Do you just cash out and take a small little gain and put it back into like real world investments? Like, irony are figuring out the nuances of your life, like saving money on this, making more money on this, getting your side hustle going? Or do you just, what happened on my Instagram? Mr. Khan, okay. They banished my Instagram, 250,000 followers. And I just got a notification the day before Thanksgiving, which is just under a month ago, was it 3.5 weeks ago, longest 3 weeks of my life. So depressing. That Instagram was everything to me. And you just get a random notification on this thing that you've been investing. It's their platform. You've been giving your whole life, the amount of hours and sheer hours I put on that. They were giving me back pennies based on how the advertising revenue share works. I was getting paid off of it. And I think, oh, wow, I'm getting paid this much money. That's great. But then you go, wait, how much money are they making? You can send me a Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat, so I won't receive it. But that would be interesting for you to send me a Snapchat, because I guess I'm just being sarcastic. I don't have Snapchat. Instagram, man. Come on. Trying my best to iron this out. It's my third run today. That's how depressed and anxious and pent up I am. This is so frustrated about it that I just got to run 24/7. You have a Uno reverse card. I love that. That's fire. Oh man, just out here walking the last quarter mile of my 3 mile run, talking to y'all. Uno reverse card. Super chat. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I was reading Snapchat, and then apparently you wrote super chat. Let me just walk another street here. That's fire. Can I send you a super chat? And then I have to send it back to you? That's funny. I never had a super chat before, and that's a funny thing to say. Hopefully this video and that quote of me saying that can be saved somewhere. But I definitely want to figure out a method of creating more of these YouTube videos, not lives, but there's so many topics that I want to create. I'm just not good at like editing or uploading something that's adequate. So I could set up my camera on a desk, horizontal, vertical, whatever it's got to be, my nice camera. I could set up materials, like I could draw on whiteboards, like I can do all that, but it's just like, I don't know, does that keep people's attention? I just got to film it and do it, post it, and see what happens. Most of my life's been about fitness and coaching. So I can give supplement advice. I could do this, I could do that, I could do this. And then at the end of the day, it's like, I have all these ideas of what I could do or can't do. And it's like, you just got to do it, post it, try it, and see what happens. That's the advice I'd give you. And that's the advice I got to take for myself. Like, you don't know if it's going to work until you do it. Just like this live. The last live I did had 600 people on it. Today's has 0. One of the lives I did was at 3:40 a.m. Something crazy. And there was like 600 people at 3:40 a.m. And it's like that. Maybe because I titled this video investment advice, YouTube's not sending it to everybody. I got another 2 minutes. I'm going to let it rock, but 2 minutes. And then this post to my YouTube account in post, so people can still go back and watch. But I don't know who goes back and watch. I just found out how to turn the comments on. Anyway, I'll be back at it tomorrow. I've been running a lot because I've been so depressed about my Instagram account getting banned. It's funny because most people have real jobs, and this Instagram was growing in revenue so strongly that I was like, man, maybe this is a real thing. Maybe I can become a full-time influencer. Maybe I could do this. Maybe I could do that. And then in a blink of an eye, it's kind of maybe it was what I needed, as eye opener. They were like, they could take it away so quick. I got to get YouTube going. I got to get this going. It's like, Even if you're making a lot of money on these channels, you better just save most of it because you never know when you'll be months at a time without income. Even if it's a mistake like my account, it's going to be a month, I think. Hopefully, it's been 3.5 weeks. Hopefully, I get it back soon. And it's like, if I'm making 10,000, if I'm making 100,000 a month on this Instagram page, and you go, okay, I can buy freaking 10 Lamborghinis because I can afford it. Yeah, but what about that next month when you get banned on accident again? It's like, lesson learned, man. You've got to have some money in the bank. Don't live up to your means, live well below your means. That's always been a fantasy of mine, of course, balling out, right? But fantasy has been like to have this. It's the previous car I had. It's like a little Ford Fusion, right? Nice car. But I dreamed of having millions and millions in the bank, but keeping that same shitty car. And then I had a dream about this. And then a young kid drives up in like a basic Ferrari, nice Ferrari, 200,000 or something, maybe 160 used. And he's like, "You look at that shitty car you got." And I would be like, in my mind, like smile and be like, let him have his moment. Little did he know I've got $1 billion in the bank. That'd be fire. To have that much self control with the male ego, testosterone, and drive that I have, but to not flex on him. Because everybody, you want to flex on. They want to talk shit. You want to be like, look, I could buy your whole fucking, I could buy you, bitch. I could buy you. Anyway, those are fun thoughts. Thought I'd share them with you. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Love y'all.